I'm Chris Parnham, Chairman of the HBAA and the new owner of Absolute Corporate Events. It's strange how employment follows the same patterns regardless of the industry. So our industry is very, very different in that we have huge expectations of our people. We expect them to be incredibly flexible and the demands are uncomparable within any other employment industry, but yet we employ people on the exact same terms that every other industry uses. Contracts are the same, contracted hours are the same, excepting that the waivers that we make our people sign to get out of the European directive. I do think that because we are in a creative industry, we ought to be more creative with the way we employ our people. So look at whether 5-day a week is appropriate, whether even 12-month a year is appropriate, and whether we get better people offering much more flexible ways of employment. So why do they have to work every year out of 10? Why do they have to work every month out of 12? Why every day out of 5? Why every week out of 52? Surely we can be much more flexible than that. So I think we can employ people on a much more creative basis in our industry. And as a creative industry, we should be more creative in the way we do employ them. So for example, if we have people who work on incentive events and they're delivering very complex overseas incentives for 3 or 4 days at a time, why not allow them to experience the incentive once they've delivered it for their clients? So if they do 5 days in Rome for a group of 150, why shouldn't they then relax and unwind experiencing the same 5 days for themselves, so them and their team stay on after the client has left to unwind and have a great experience? Wouldn't that mean that you recruit the best in the business to deliver incentives for your business, and you retain them as well, and at very little additional cost? Cost is always an excuse for not doing brave things in any industry. In our industry it shouldn't be, because we encourage our clients to spend money for the right reasons the whole time. It's much more expensive to recruit experienced talent than it is to train your own experience into your people, and it's much more expensive to replace somebody than it is to promote and encourage them to grow within your business. So I would say that whatever investment you need to make to keep or recruit the best people is always a better investment than having to spend to replace them. I think the long-term effect of looking at employment more creatively is those that are the most creative will attract and retain the best people in the industry, and those people that are then attracted and retained will feel wedded to that company in a way that they never have done before to any employer.